Yo, what's happening, y'all? Yeah, I made it back to Jersey, and now I'm back in my whip. I actually just had to take my son to his friend's house, so figured on the way back, perfect time. Give my goal 5. All right, so noon game. Danny B and I in the building. You know what I mean? Nicotators was in the building. We didn't get a chance to link up, but I see you, homie, and I got you. You know what I mean? Got the chance to shout out Anthony. You know what I mean? Big Ant always in the building. Nuts, love, and respect. Yo, I got the link up in real time with my main man Edgar, aka Bankai, aka New Tape City. You know what I mean? Yo, and Edgar's always a good dude, so that was real great. You know what I mean? We was actually supposed to do a little hanging out after the show. I mean, after the game, but apparently my train took off way sooner than I had realized and anticipated. So by the time the game was over, Coach Farr had the boogie woogie. Boogie, oogie, oogie. I don't know why I'm so giddy and in a good mood. We lost. Hey, we did not lose pretty either. You know what I mean? It was definitely what I figured it to be. I literally told Danny right there before the game even started. I'm like, dude, I'm not expecting to win. I'm expecting to see fight, but I'm not expecting to win. I mean, we going up against the former champs, and they're at pretty much 100%, at least with their big three. We were missing key pieces, and quite honestly, you know, even with the pieces together, we're a solid team, but you know, we need everybody to play at their apex to beat top teams. That's just what it is. So I was not necessarily worried about a W today. I wanted to see some things. I did see some concern, some great concern, and I also saw some great positives. So today, for me, I'm in a positive mood overall. Listen, you're not trading Randle. That's not going to happen. But Randle, bro, come on, bro. Where are you from last year, bro? Where are you? You know, I know you got the new kid, and I know you, dude, I looked on your face, man. Me and the fans. Big shouts to the fans that was sitting behind us and the newbies that was sitting in front of us. You know, I'm really glad y'all enjoyed today's Knicks game. Keep coming back. We love that. But I was talking to the dudes behind me, and, you know, dude, Randle, we need you, bro. The you that you were last year, you cannot allow Kazzies and half pundits to be like, oh, that was a bubble Julius, because that doesn't make any damn sense. It just doesn't. You know what I mean? And we had fans toward the end of the year, and when he hit the 9-game winning streak. So let's not just say something because it sounds like it's the cool thing to say, because number one, it isn't, and number two, it's not necessarily factual by data points. So there's that. But dude, you have to play extremely better. Your shots have to fall, but not just your shots have to fall. If you are our leader, you need to be yelling at Knox and them, who is not used to being on the court, where to be. You got to direct folk. Danny was even talking about that earlier, and I agree 1,000%. You know what I mean? Fournier, I am broski. What in the world, man? Where did your shot go? Where did it go? Could we look for Waldo? Could we help him? You know what I mean? Could Waldo help you find your shot? You know what I mean? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego holding Evan Fournier's shot up at? Like, come on. Where are you, bro? You know, Bullock may not have, and I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want Bullock to leave. I didn't. I actually thought Burks would be the one to go because he was more costly. He cost a little bit more chips to keep than it did Bullock. And Bullock was the guy, man. He was 15. He was 15. What was it? The Big 15. That was Bullock, man. We miss his camaraderie and his linchpinisms when it came to the defense and the teamwork. And yo, he may not have hit every shot, but he kind of hit a little bit more efficiently than this. You know what I mean? So again, sometimes when you're looking for stuff and you're evaluating the stuff you have, sometimes you get caught looking at shiny things when you probably had the best thing for you already. And we may very well be vibing with that right now. Now, on to this Kemba stuff. Now, again, I am not sure, but I just kind of have a vibe, man, because and the way Tibbs said it in that press conference, it was almost as if Kemba violated. Because he was like, he's a great kid, he's a great guy, he's a great player and everything, but, I got to do what's best for my team. I don't think he says that about defense. I think something else. And me and my people, we were waxing about, that article that came out about dissension in the ranks, about players complaining about playing time and stuff. And that article comes out, and within a week, Kemba is with that press conference, and he ain't playing no more. Maybe, and honestly, I don't know. It's speculation, but, to take a cat like that and completely take him 1,000% out of the rotation, that speaks to me that it wasn't about defense. It was about something a lot more than that. Something he felt could easily be very detrimental to the team. And then big shouts to my homie Diane. Big shouts. Diane, she said she had saw an article on Twitter recently where some players wanted Tibbs to go. Now, honestly, I don't know that I could believe any bit of that, because if they were Knicks players that had played under Fizdale and them, why in the world would you want this guy to go when you had that? You know what I mean? Why would you want this guy to go when we went to the playoffs for the first time ever with him and not with anyone else since Carmelo was here? So, dude, y'all may or may not like everything Tibbs does, but god dog, could y'all kill that? I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Not everything is blame and fire the coach. Not everything. And that has been our answer for too long, and it hasn't worked. And we have literally zero patience. And don't you dare tell me, I've been watching this team for 10 years. I don't want patience. Stop it. The Milwaukee Bucks are the perfect example, in my humble opinion. They drafted guys, and it did not work out right away. It took time. But they believed in the main guys that they had, and they built around them. And they had made the playoffs. They even made the finals a couple of times and failed miserably until last year. And no one knows where the injuries are at the end of the year at the beginning. So I don't want to hear nothing about how they won because of injury. Nobody knew these teams were going to be affected like that. So, nah, that's not what you go in for. But you go in to build that team so that they could constantly compete. And then perhaps one year they get that. They get that next step. We are not a LeBron James team. We are not going to get 5 stars, 3 stars, etc. It's not going to work. That works with LeBron. That's who that works with. That don't work for nobody else. Steph and Clay were drafted guys. Y'all want to talk Golden State all the time. They won without Kevin Durant. So it wasn't that they added that extra star. No, that was him wanting to get a ring. So he went there. They were already set. We are not that team. We are a building team. We made great strides last year. But we started off rocky last year. Now, this year, we got new players in, folk coming back off injury, and we're not playing well right now. No, we're not. I don't understand it necessarily. I'm being honest. I don't necessarily understand why we're struggling the way we are, but we are. But this is the process. You know, I mean, this game is not microwave. It's not insert packet equals championship. You know, I mean, again, I understand a lot of y'all's frustration because I share it. But then there's a section that I just don't get. You know, I mean, and now there's even a tank mode. I'm done with that stuff. I'm here to talk Knicks. I'm here to talk these Knicks and where we can go from here. You know what I mean? We saw great strides from Grimes today. Great strides from Grimes. And, dude, we all know Kevin Knox is offensively gifted. He's gotten better. He has. That three could easily be wet. I think he, like, to end the game, he had, like, almost three in a row or something like that. But his defense is still as deplorable as it's always been. You know, December 15th, I believe, starts the trade deadline. So we're going to see what we see. Of course, you know, there's the Miles Turner people out there. You know, but again, I don't think our issue is at center, to be perfectly honest. If the other issues, I'll put it like, there are more pressing issues than the center position, in my humble opinion, that we need to deal with right now. So that's what I see. Yeah, hit me up. Give me some comments on this, yo. Let me know what y'all think of this. You know, end of the day, all we do is report on it. So, you know, I'm a fan like you guys, and I'm just as perplexed as y'all. But, you know, maybe benching Fournier and putting Grimes in his place and letting RJ play the three, maybe that'll be interesting. A little shake up. We'll see. I don't know. If we get Miles Turner, we get Miles Turner. If we don't, we don't. Either way, I'm actually still all right. You know? And no, I don't live under a rock, DP. Yeah. Mm-mm. Again, listen, I'm a grown-ass man, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes if I feel like something was said to me a little out of pocket, it didn't need to be said that way, then I'm just going to... Dude, we all family here, right? We all Knicks. We could talk. We can say, yo, man, that was kind of ill. You know, why'd you have to say it like that? We can do that. Because at the end of the day, the conversation is more important than being gripey. You know what I mean? But respect each other. You know what I mean? If you don't like my opinion, fine. Share with yours. You don't have to clown and make noise. I'm not into it. Other people might be, and that's cool. But I think I've been on Twitter enough to know for y'all to know how we get down. And dude, I'm a grown up. I don't do that shit. You know, I don't. And I don't necessarily respond well to it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If you tell me, hey man, that was wild, and you know, I ain't vibe it, all right, my bad. We adults, we can say my bad. It's okay. You don't always have to be so, well, why'd you take it that way? Because it's my prerogative to do so. Just like it's your prerogative to take things your way. Nobody's being a dick. We just being fam. And fam to fam, I communicate a certain way and I respond to communication a certain way. That's all. It's okay. You know what I mean? Dude, I love all y'all. I do. And when I see y'all in person, it's all love. I'ma hug you like I've known you for 7 years. When you see me, and if you don't get a hug, stand there with your arms crossed like you ain't hug me. And I'm gonna be like, my bad, and here you come. Embrace. Because it's about this for me. It ain't about nothing else when it comes to this basketball stuff that I talk. It's about this and this only. I don't do individual players. I don't do that. I do the team. I do what I feel like is best for chemistry, for fluidity, all of that good stuff about the team, synergy, all of that for the team. I gives a what about individuals. I really do. I don't care if they're not playing the Rooks. They're Rooks. They're on our team. They're going to get their time. That's how I see it. And if they don't, they're not doing stuff in the background that we don't see to deserve the time. I'm not sitting here questioning the coach on that. I'm not. Sorry. Y'all can. Not saying I'm not giving rules to this shit. This is just how I vibe it, is all I'm saying. So that's how I see it. I see it team, period. What works best with this group of people? You know what I mean? And it's not always gonna work smoothly. It's not always gonna be easy. But I'm not ready to go back to 2014 through last year again. I'm not ready to do that. I don't want to do that. It's rocky right now, but December 12th is not the end of the season. It's just not. December 12th is not even coming up on the All-Star break. December 12th is December 12th. That's it. So we'll see when the trade deadline comes if there's any moves to be made, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least one, maybe two. I hope that the moves are to benefit the team, and I really just want to see the synergy that I saw last year, and I don't see it. I see a group of guys on the court, but I don't see the brotherhood that I saw last year. And honestly, if that was Elf and Bullock, then quiet as kept. We made a mistake. I still hold fast to that. The Kemba move is better than what we had in Elf. I still hold fast to that. But this Bullock thing and the defense that I witnessed, and the fact that he's not getting as much run in Dallas right now, if they end up waiving him, do we bring him back in? Does he want to come? This and more. Oh, and Danny B and I will be getting back together for a Knicks corner, probably the start of the start of the new year. So look for that, yo. And Danny, man, it was a blast hanging out with you today, being back with my brother. You know what I mean? Talking this thing here and just vibing, man. You know what I mean? We always got a great vibe, and you my main man, bro. So you know what I mean? I appreciate you. It was great hanging out with you. It was great to see everybody that we saw at MSG. It was a lot of fun on Twitter today. So let's just keep that energy up and keep it moving, baby. You know what I mean? Your main man, Coach Five, Knicks Mini.